Let's talk to Amra Fekri, who is the BBC Arabic sports reporter in Cairo and joins us now. Amra, good to talk to you. Just explain why this was controversial in terms of actually the country itself that was chosen, Saudi Arabia.
Well, there are a lot of controversies because critics have been pointed to human rights concerns and perception of sports washing, using major events to improve the country's global image despite internal issues. But Saudi Arabia, like Qatar before, face now scrutiny over issues such as workers' rights, freedom of expression, and gender equality. But Saudi Arabia argues it has been making significant progress, including reforms in women's rights, labor regulations, and societal openness. Hosting the World Cup is seen as an opportunity to accelerate these changes, using the global spotlight to enact and demonstrate progress. Because Saudi Arabia has changed in recent years and become more open to the world through the Vision 2030, and the kingdom seeks to enhance its position on the global sports scene by hosting international sports events, not only in football, but in all sports. It has also focused on empowering women and involving them more in sports, expanding personal freedoms and increasing entertainment and cultural events, and more so. But despite the openness that Saudi Arabia has witnessed in recent years, and despite FIFA's emphasis on its own commitment to human rights and sustainable development standards, many international human rights, like Human Rights Watch, many organizations has expressed concerns about the Saudi record in the field of human rights, freedom of expressions, works rights, and more.
And you were saying that this has prompted, there's criticism of sports washing, as you say. I mentioned the controversy about Saudi Arabia. I also want you to just explain the controversy over the actual bidding process itself that has got the Saudis the tournament.
The talk about giving 2030 World Cup to Europe and Africa and playing matches in South America, which makes the host country in 2034 from Asia and Oceania, which with less than a month to submit a candidacy file in favor of the Saudi fire. But Saudi Arabia officials and FIFA maintain that the bidding process adheres to established rules, and the contested nature of the bid reflects global consensus rather than coercion.
Yeah.
Saudi Arabia points to the continental rotation principle as a fair framework, granting hosting opportunities across different regions, while with Asia and Oceania available, the lack of viable competition underscore Saudi preparedness and the lack of comparable alternatives.
Amra, just give us a brief sense of the reaction from across the Arab world to this.
Well, more than happy. They look at it not only hosting a big competition, but as the little Saudi girl said in the introduction of the bid, where it was kicked off with saying, "Generosity is a language any fan can expect to win visiting the country." They are looking at. Hamad Al-Balawi, head of Saudi World Cup bid unit, said that the kingdom has made great progress in all these regards, and growing together is much more than a slogan, and it's our mission. So people are more than happy, and they are willing to enter history after the highest ever score in bidding history of the FIFA. They are willing to adhere to it.
Okay, Amra Fekri from BBC Arabic, thanks very much indeed.